The third video starts off with him saying that right now in this moment there are more kids today than there ever will be again because everybody's having less kids. He then talks about the wonderful things that demographics can tell us and how demographics really are amazing. They're very telling of what will happen, and especially demographic transition, the different phases. We've seen evidence of the phases, and then we can look at other countries that are maybe at a different stage, like an earlier stage, and we can predict what's going to happen later because we've seen it in other nations. But this video mostly talked about sustaining populations, the same as some of the others, that there's more old people than there are young people, so there's not enough workers to support them when they're ready to retire and not work anymore because they can't. Something interesting I did not know he mentioned in the video is that France actually has financial incentives for people to have kids, so they pay you to have kids. That's amazing. I can't imagine having that problem in the United States. I guess we do kind of pay people to have kids. Like, for example, people who are on welfare, they get more every month the more kids they have. So in a way that actually is kind of rewarding them for having kids they can't really take care of on their own. But he also talked about in this video that we could import children, like for example in France where they don't have a lot of kids, or in Italy where they don't have a lot of kids, they can import kids from Turkey where they have way too many kids. But he also talked about how aging populations, sorry, my dog's outside the door, aging populations will affect politics because the voting majority is going to be people over 90, people over 65, and that will put the politics in their favor, which isn't necessarily a problem. It's just something that people running in politics are going to have to be aware of, and they're going to have to make sure that old people are on their side.